Congratulations, you've signed up for WW. Now what? Hey everyone, I'm Manya. I've lost and maintained over 20 pounds, all from the WW program. If you're new to WW and the app, it can be a little overwhelming. So what I'm gonna do for you today is a walkthrough of the app. Very basic, how to log your foods, how to change your settings, really simple stuff like that. So open up your app and follow along. And that's the first thing you will see today. At the top, under points, in the middle area, are your daily points. I get 23 a day, and as I track the food I've eaten, that middle number will count down, and the number on the right will count up. And then on the left are the number of weeklies I have left. The weeklies are a combination of the weekly extra points WW gives you and any activity points you have earned. Those are yours to use or not to use. It is entirely your choice. The next section down is where you enter breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. You can also track the water that you drink. Below that is where you enter your weight. WW is designed to weigh yourself once a week, but you can weigh yourself daily if you'd like, and you can enter it into the app. Activity and sleep sections follow, and these can be entered manually, or if you have your account connected to something like Apple Health, it will feed it in automatically. Below activity and sleep is where WW pushes out messaging to members, and you can basically ignore those sections. What you see here currently is an ad for the WW Shop sale. At the very bottom of the screen, this part is static and it does not move as you switch pages, is a menu bar. On the far left is My Day, and that's where we are right now. Next to it is Progress, and that's an area that will show you progress, your weight loss, tracking, trends, stuff like that. You'll need to enter information here for a few days, weeks, before anything is really valuable. What to eat is where you will find recipes, the 0-point food list, and if you toggle the menu at the top to eating out, where you will find points for various restaurants. If you are new, this section might be extremely helpful for you. The recipe ideas and the restaurant points you will find valuable. The final button on the bottom is for Connect, which is WW's social forums. You can join groups specific to your age, gender, location, and interests. This is another great place to find support and also recipe and food ideas. Since WW doesn't really offer in-person meetings anymore, this is a great way to interact with other members. Now I'll call your attention to the 3 bars on the top left of the screen. This opens up a menu bar that duplicates most of the information that I already showed you, but it puts it all in one place. So if there's ever a time you can't remember where you found something, it might be easier to start here. Okay, let's track some food. Now there are multiple ways you can track food in the app, but the 2 easiest ways are by either using the search bar at the top that says Search Food. This is when you are on the My Day section, or by clicking on the Track Meal link that's below each meal. So I'll start by clicking on the Track Meal link that's below breakfast. So I'll click on Track Breakfast. Now you can see on mine that it knows the breakfast I eat most mornings. So if I'm eating my normal oatmeal with fruit and peanut butter, I can just click on the plus sign to the right of the list and it'll populate that whole meal and the points, which is very helpful. You're not going to see any of this right away. You have to have some history in the app. Or you can scroll down and it will show my most recent entries. Again, you'll need to spend some time tracking before you'll see any of these. But if you are like me and you tend to eat the same foods over and over again, this can be very helpful. However, if you are eating something you don't normally eat or you're out at a restaurant, you can click in the search food bar and search for your meal or search for your ingredient. Now, my best advice is to watch the points that show up in the blue circle. If an item is 0 points, the serving size doesn't really matter as you enter it into the app. It matters how much you put in your mouth, but it's always going to be 0 points in the app, so you can just hit the plus sign and enter it. But if there are points, you absolutely need to measure or ideally weigh that food. I weigh most of my food in grams in order to be super accurate. Once you enter the correct portion size, click on track and it will populate the food into breakfast in this example. It's that simple. Track every bite that you take and you will lose weight. If you estimate your portion sizes or you don't track everything, I'm sorry to tell you, you probably won't lose weight. Now, a couple more tips. If you click on the upper right image, you will find your Connect profile. You can upload a photo and create a profile if you plan to participate in Connect. But if you then click on the gear in the upper right, it will open up your settings. Now, when you signed up for WW, you filled in information like your height, and your weight, and your gender, and that's how they determine how many points to give you every day. But this is where you can make changes. For example, at some point you might want to connect the app to a fitness tracker like an Apple Watch or a Fitbit, or you could change your points reset day. For me, it's been Wednesday for a very long time and I just recently changed it to Monday. Or you can even update your goal weight if that changes for you. This is where you do all of that. Once you get past the basics, your first couple of weeks of WW, you're going to start asking questions like, should I eat my weekly points? Should I count and eat my activity points? Well, I answer those questions in these videos right here, and I hope you stick around and subscribe. Thanks for being here.